it's Mermaid Monique with your weekly affirmation and tea pairing. Our affirmation this week is I am grateful for my abundant life. And we have paired our affirmation with a Dandelion and Goji Berry tea from Dandy Superfoods. I picked this tea because in addition to the Dandelion and Goji Berry, it also has several other flowers, and the tea itself gives great cornucopia vibes. And so it just seemed abundant in the ingredients and the flavors. And so I was like, let's try that this week. Ooh, this is really sweet, but the dandelion is very earthy and hearty. So it's really nice. When you hear that you're grateful, or the affirmation, I am grateful for my abundant life, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel good? Like, is gratitude part of your daily life, or does it make you feel kind of restricted? I know that a lot of times we think about what's lacking, and I think people who are driven for self-improvement often are like pushing for more. I need to be smarter, I need to be better, I need to have more money, I need to have X, Y, or Z. And so we don't think about all the abundance and plenty that is in our lives, right? But here you are watching me online, so you have access to an abundant amount of information and resources and tools. You know, this is going to be on YouTube and TikTok, which are great places to learn all sorts of things that people used to pay a lot of money for or used to be gate kept, you know. Our planet is so abundant. It's just this beautiful, wonderful place that seems to be designed for humans to thrive in. And I know that we could do better as far as taking care of our planet, but nonetheless, like, we exist on a planet that has the ability to grow food, and we have this sun that comes up every day for us, and you know, there's water and just all the things we need to support our lives. Gratitude is such a wonderful thing. When you take the time to frame your life in the context of gratitude, you can go from being frustrated and saying, oh, I wish I had a proper studio, you know, I can hear my housemate above me, and instead be like, I'm so happy that she has another friend who's here visiting her and they're having a good time, and that this house is full of love. You know, there's someone who loves me holding the camera, there's someone who loves her laughing and making noise upstairs, and y'all get to witness the abundant love and connection and community in my home. And I'm so grateful to share that with you. I want to peek and see what my other notes are. If you know me, if you've been hanging out with me for a while, you know that I have a gratitude practice that I practice multiple times daily. And I like to start my day with this, and I do it at other intervals. I like to end my day with it as well. I will text a good friend, Mermaid Tea about it. And I like to just take my hand and count off 5 things I'm grateful for. And sometimes those things are really, really big things, like, you know, I got this really cool gig. And sometimes there are teensy weensy things like somebody gave me a comment that made my day on social media. Even though that's not teensy weensy, right? Like, that's incredible. Like, I really appreciate y'all's comments. And I know I'm not the best about responding to them sometimes, but I so appreciate them, and I appreciate everyone who takes a moment to leave a kind word for me. There is someone really close to me, LaShonda Sugg. She has a practice called Kinetic Surrender, and she does a lot of talking about freedom and like, what does it mean to be free? And she's like, part of being free is knowing that you have choices. And I think when we acknowledge that we have choices, we can be more aware of the abundance around us. And so I'm very excited this week to talk about how much abundance we have in our lives, and to really reflect on that with gratitude. If you are looking to have a happy and whole and fulfilling life, gratitude is such a simple tool that can really help you get there. Just taking the time to take stock of like what is going right and what is going well. We will be checking in all week. I am grateful to be here with you, to be sharing this wonderful dandelion and goji berry and chrysanthemum. I was going to read all the flowers out to you. Chrysanthemum, and there was another one, gardenia, tea with you, and we'll be talking all week. Cheers.